Hi, Demetrius Sherrod here in the Cobb TV studios for Chatting with the Chief. And I'm joined here in studio with Chief Mike Register. Chief, how's everything going?
It's going great. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Well, today we'll talk about the Community Affairs Unit and the Hispanic community. With that being said, can you tell us why you decided to start the Community Affairs Unit?
Well, when you look across the nation at the community relations in regards to law enforcement, we see that it's very fragile, but it's also very precious, and it's a relationship that we have to nurture and that we have to strengthen. And I just felt that creating a unit that has a twofold mission, and with the primary mission being the conduit between the police department and the community, I think would be a good thing. And also, within the police department, we also have a quality of life mission that deals with certain aspects of code enforcement. And so the Community Affairs Unit not only engage with the community and coordinate community events for the police department, but they also enforce our quality of life codes. And they're an integral part of crime fighting also, because they build the trust needed for that partnership so we can fight crime together. But also from a quality of life perspective, some of the areas that we have a lot of issues with as far as crime and return police calls. We have a process called the abatement process that we utilize to actually work with that specific area of business to work together to do things like fix lighting or add lighting, remove abandoned vehicles that may be a haven for drug use or prostitution out of there. And so they are not only working with the community to build rapport, but they're also working with the community to help make the community safer.
All right, so in relation to the Hispanic community, can you tell us what the department is doing to achieve more trust?
You know, the Hispanic community is a segment of our community in Cobb County that's growing. And, we want to make sure that all segments of Cobb County feel that they have a relationship with the police department. We have Hispanic officers, and again, we have 2 Hispanic officers that are assigned to community affairs that engage with the Hispanic community. We've done several things. In 2018 we had National Night Out, and we had a large part of the Hispanic community that came out that night to celebrate with us. We actually did a Hispanic Police Academy for the Hispanic community last year also, and we'll be doing another one this year. And it was very successful. We got great feedback. We created a Hispanic tip line for the Hispanic community to be able to call in and report suspicious activity or crimes. We also have a Hispanic Facebook for the police department, and that's been very successful. And one thing that I really want to concentrate on this year is increasing or enhancing our language capabilities in reference to the Hispanic community. I want to begin to give language classes at our police academy, not only for our recruits but also for our veteran officers, so we can at least have a basic level of communication potential.
Can you tell us the names of the officers that are assigned right now?
Yeah, we have Officer Grinnell and we have Officer Reyes, and they are both doing such a fantastic job. And not only are they engaging with the community, the Hispanic community, but we also use them as our public information officers for the department for some of the Hispanic media venues or media outlets.
All right. Can you talk about the importance of a Hispanic reporting a crime in the community?
Oh, it's very important, and that goes back to building and fostering a relationship and a rapport with all segments of the community. I don't want anyone we're specifically talking about the Hispanic community today, but I would not want anyone from the Hispanic community to believe that there's not enough trust between that community and the Cobb County Police Department that would prevent them from reporting a crime. We are a police department for all people in Cobb County, no matter what their status. And if a crime has been committed against anyone, we want to know about it, because if a person will commit a crime against one person, they'll commit a crime against another person. And that reporting is important for us, again, to maintain the safety of the county for all.
And with that being said, in the community as a whole, can you tell us what the main issue that the department's facing?
Well, I think that we see certain crime trends. One thing that's disturbing this year, in the first 4 months of the year, is the elevation of aggravated assaults. And we look at that and we try to get relevance on why that's happening, and it looks like that there's more gang activity. And so I really want us this year to work with our sister jurisdictions here in Cobb County, throughout the metro area, also our state partners and our federal partners, to make sure that we're doing all we can to impact gang issues here within the county. And it's not just an enforcement, but we want to work with everyone so we can, number one, keep kids from joining gangs. Number two, if there are kids in gangs, what can we do as a community and as a police department to get them out of that gang? And sadly, our third option, if they want to join a gang and they don't want to get out of a gang, we can't let them victimize the community, and that's where the enforcement portion comes. And if they're going to continue with this life of crime, we're going to go and do enforcement, and we're going to take them off the streets.
All right. Well, thanks, Chief, for stopping by and sharing that information. We always appreciate your visit, and the haircut looks good.
Thank you. Thank you.
In the meantime, make sure to stay connected to the police department. We are on social media. Check us out.